My name is Miles Berman, and I am a working actor here in LA. Well, I was until this all happened. I was creating acting classes with A-list talent. I was rehearsing one of my favorite plays, the complete works of William Shakespeare, abridged, with some amazing talent. People that have been recurring characters on hit TV shows, hosts of award shows. And now, I'm sitting in my car 12 to 14 hours a day, delivering food.
Hey, Smash. Come on, everybody, let's all get down. Ready for your photo? Wild, 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 wild west. Where my motherfucking and my bitches at? Where my motherfucking and my bitches at?
Hi, my name is Miles Berman, and I am so excited to be a part of Monument Productions' special programming for COVID-19 disaster relief. If you could please like and share our links that are at the bottom of the bio, that would be amazing. But if you could really donate anything to our Venmo and PayPal accounts so that we will be able to help out all of the artists, healthcare workers, and anyone who has been laid off during this time of crisis, that would be greatly appreciated. Now, I started doing food delivery on the first day of the Los Angeles lockdown. And what I've noticed, other than the very quick decline of people on the roads, is a change in how we treat each other. People have become very nice over the past couple of weeks. There's a new sense of empathy, I think that's the best word to use, that has been added to the genome of the world. I think what really hit us is that we're all stuck on this small rock together, and we're all breathing the same air, the air that's then in turn making us sick. So they're being nicer, they're opening doors for people, they're not cutting people off on the streets, they're apologizing, they're saying thank you, they're smiling, they're asking how your day was, and actually meaning it. I think people are taking it in stride. I do. I don't think anyone's really been overwhelmed by what's going on. Hurt, saddened, but not overwhelmed. There is a great sense of hope I keep seeing from all of these people I'm delivering food to. And there's a sense of calm. You know, most people are so busy with their day-to-day lives that they never really took the time to sit and relax and just be with themselves. And that's what this quarantine is allowing us to do, is to just be ourselves for a minute. And that's affecting us. But I think in a positive way. In a very helpful way. We were all so focused on making money and getting ahead in our lives that we forgot that the whole point of living is to be alive. I think this has retaught us that. Heck, even the homeless are starting to enjoy each other and the world more. Now that they have no cops or anything to bug them, they're like sleeping in the middle of the road, they're walking all around with no clothes on. It's crazy. For me, I think the thing that's really hit me the hardest, because because I'm not technically quarantined. I'm outside driving around seeing a whole bunch of people. But what's really affected me the most is walking into all these restaurants and having them be empty. And not just one or two restaurants, not just fast food restaurants. I mean high-end restaurants. Restaurants that you spend hundreds of dollars at. I'm delivering filet mignon next to fast food burgers. You know? And what's really funny to me, and what really shows where we are in our state of mind, is the one thing I've delivered the most of is ice cream. Frozen yogurt, soft serve, doesn't matter. But ice cream. And I think that's because people just want a sense of normalcy, you know? A treat. Something that reminds them of advantages and abilities that we had access to so easily, and now we're nothing more than luxury. It's weird. It is, it's weird. But speaking of delivering food, I am about to drop off another meal. So let me go do that, and I will be right back. While he's doing that, I'll tell you a little bit about my background. I graduated from the University of Central Florida in 2012 with a theater and film degree. Since then, I've been in 80 projects as an actor. I have produced 6 plays and 5 short films. Now, one of the most important things I have ever learned is the history of theater, and that is what I want to embark on you. How are we supposed to create a new future if we don't even know the past? I had a co-star ask me once who Laurence Olivier was. Didn't know that he played Othello in blackface. She's never even seen Rebel Without a Cause. James Dean's one of my favorite actors. It's crazy to me to think that artists are running around just making things and not knowing why it's important, how we got to where we are. The information I will be pulling from is a book called Living Theater. It might be a little older in its edition, but the whole point of this is to use what we have. I will also be pulling information from the internet. All sources will be reliable, and all links will be posted at the end of each video. Okay, I'm back. Now, here's the plan. Being that I'm going to be sitting in my car for 12 to 14 hours a day, I thought that would be a good opportunity to help teach you guys a little bit about how we got to where we are when it comes to theater history. Each episode, I'm going to be focusing on a specific portion of theater history. And while I'm driving around, I'm going to be telling you some of my favorite moments, some interesting tidbits, and some information about that era. And then, when I have to go on a delivery, I will be giving hard facts and figures based off of the source material that I have at my disposal. Like this one. Where did theater come from? What was its genesis? Well, most historians believe that it stemmed from imitation. We as humans are presentational by nature. We teach and learn through presentation. As children, we watch our parents cook, clean, go upstairs, drive cars, and then we pretend or imitate, act like our parents, so that we can then in turn become those same mature adults. Shakespeare had it right when he said that all the world's a stage and all the men and women merely players. Even when it comes to storytelling, that's been a part of society since the dawn of time, with cave paintings from the hunters who would use them to describe what they saw to the rest of the tribe out on the hunt, to shamans who would teach their histories through oral stories until the written language was created. And then, once the written language was created, you had priests and rabbis who would use moral stories to teach their congregations how to act in the world. And then, on top of all of that, there is the entertainment value of theater. How many of you, as children, play pretend? Or read books? Watch movies? Or go see an actual play? Even when theater is banned at the end of the Roman Empire in the 4th century, there were still troubadours, mimes, jugglers, singers who would go around the countryside and illegally perform to entertain the cities. It actually reminds me slightly of what's going on right now with social distancing. You have Broadway plays doing sing-alongs. Andrew Lloyd Webber is having people sing his songs on video chats. You have SNL doing a completely digital social distancing show, or Trevor Noah's daily social distancing show. We will never be able to get rid of theater. We'll never be able to get rid of storytelling, because we can never get rid of entertainment. We can never get rid of communication. And that is what's key. That is what's important about theater, and why it is important to understand theater, because it is communication. Theater and storytelling is important to all of us, and is important for you to understand why it is important to you. And with that, thank you for tuning in to my very first old school homeschool, Theater History Edition. My name is Miles Berman, and please like and share our links that are at the bottom of the bio, but more importantly, please donate to our PayPal and Venmo accounts so that we can help people like you during this time of need. Thank you. See you next week.
This has been a Monuments production.